Hi, I'm Debbie, founder of the F Cancer Method for women who refuse to wait for a diagnosis before they start living. So, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel and share this episode with every woman in your life who needs to hear this, because so many of us have been told that our hormones are to blame for everything from menopause to mood swings, weight gain. There's a whole long list, and I'm here to tell you otherwise. So, this week's episode is called Your Hormones Aren't the Problem. Your Lifestyle is Feeding Cancer. Because that's the message I'm so passionate to share. I want to let everybody know that, or how to prevent a cancer diagnosis, and to not ignore those signs that your body is telling you or trying to tell you, but instead we're blaming everything on our hormones. So, let's get started. We're going to start with what we believe is going on, maybe what we've been told. So things like when you can't sleep or you've gained weight, you're exhausted, you're moody, your memory's like a sieve. We blame it on the menopause, we blame it on our age, and we don't think that there's anything that we can do about it. Maybe you believe that your only option is to go to the doctor for medication. But guess what? Your hormones aren't the problem. Well, technically, it probably is down to your hormones, but actually, it's just because they're out of balance. And here's what most people don't realize: it's actually your lifestyle that's feeding that imbalance. And in many cases, it's also quietly feeding your cancer risk too. Now, I know that can be slightly confronting to hear, but I also know how empowering it is, because it means that you have the power to change. So you can't control your age, you can't control how you're made up, or the transition into menopause. It's a natural process that we all go through. But what you can control is how you make those daily choices that influence every single hormone in your body. So let's take a deeper look. Now, it's not that your hormones have suddenly decided to hate you. It's those years of stress, sleepless nights, processed foods, alcohol, synthetic chemicals, and emotional overwhelm that have been slowly tipping your hormones out of balance. So just think, every time you reach for convenience food, every time you don't allow yourself to rest when you really need it, every time you suppress your emotions. After losing my mum to cancer, I didn't allow myself the chance to grieve. Instead, I buried those emotions deep inside of me for years, in fact, and I suffered with my health problems as a result. Or what about every time you pour yourself another glass of wine because you feel that you deserve it? All of these things result in your body taking the brunt of it. And this is what causes an imbalance in your hormones, which ultimately leads to many of the symptoms that you're experiencing. But more important than that, these actions that have become a regular part of your life actually increases inflammation in your body. And if you don't do anything about it, you'll end up with chronic inflammation, which is the exact environment that cancer loves to grow in. The good news is you can make small changes to your lifestyle. And that's exactly what the F Cancer Method is all about. It's for empowering women like you to take radical responsibility for your health before a diagnosis does. Now, at the F Cancer Luxury Retreat held annually in Mallorca, we strip it all back. You'll get to experience what it actually feels like to recognize what's going on within your body, to nourish it with real food, to relax like you've never done before, to move with purpose, and to release those stresses in a way that heals your body rather than harms it. Because I promise you, once you feel that true balance, what true balance really is, you'll never settle for being in that survival mode ever again. So let's get back to those hormones. Now, we need to understand that they're simply messengers. They're just responding to what you eat, how you think, how you move, and how you live your life. And when you change the message you send your body, your hormones automatically respond. Your energy lifts, your mood stabilizes, your sleep deepens, and your body finds its rhythm again. And this isn't about depriving yourself or being perfect. It's simply about being aware. And once you see how your lifestyle feeds or fights disease, you can't unsee it. And that's exactly what happened to me, and why I'm here sharing this with you, because that's where your power begins. It's where you start taking control of your health, your hormones, and your future. So, next time you're tempted to blame your hormones, just pause and ask yourself, what in my lifestyle could be causing this? And actually, more importantly, what can I do differently today? Because prevention isn't complicated, I promise you. It's simply in the daily actions. So, in the next episode, we're diving into something most women never even think about: the the beauty industry's dirty secrets. You'll get to discover how the products sitting in your bathroom and your makeup bag might be fueling your cancer risk, even the ones marketed as clean or natural. You don't want to miss this one. So thank you for joining the F Cancer Method. Don't forget to subscribe and share this with the women in your life, because prevention is our girl power. That sounds a bit cheesy. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.